John was an ordinary man leading an entirely unremarkable life. He woke up each day to the monotonous drone of an alarm clock, commuted to his soul-draining office job, and returned home to the numbing embrace of his tiny, dimly lit apartment. There was a time when he dreamt of adventure and excitement, but now, those dreams were buried under layers of predictability and routine. One bright, sunny morning, as John reluctantly pushed his shopping cart through the fluorescent-lit aisles of his local supermarket, he couldn't help but feel the weight of his mundane existence. The gleaming produce section on his left and towering shelves of neatly stacked canned goods on his right did little to lift his spirits. It was just another chore to tick off his list. He reached the household cleaning products aisle, and as he reached for his favorite brand of dish soap, something peculiar caught his eye. Nestled between two rows of cleaning supplies was a shimmering, otherworldly portal, glowing with a mesmerizing blue light. It was as if a tear in the fabric of reality had been sewn together with threads of magic, hidden in plain sight among the mundane bottles and sprays. John blinked, convinced that it was a trick of the light or perhaps a figment of his overworked imagination. He hesitated, his fingers hovering inches away from the pulsating, ethereal surface. It felt warm to the touch, like a gentle caress from an unknown force, and John's curiosity got the better of him. He pushed his shopping cart aside, leaned closer, and extended a cautious hand toward the portal. His fingertips brushed against the shimmering surface, sending ripples of energy dancing across its glowing surface. A shiver raced down his spine, and John watched in awe as the portal responded to his touch. It seemed to beckon him, whispering promises of adventure and escape from the mundanity of his existence. Without thinking, John stepped forward and crossed the threshold of the portal. It was as if he had plunged headfirst into a whirlpool of colors and sensations. He felt weightless, suspended in a kaleidoscope of vibrant hues and swirling patterns. The world around him dissolved into a whirlwind of sensations, warmth, cold, euphoria, and a profound sense of liberation. For a moment, he lost all sense of self and time. When the sensory whirlwind finally subsided, John found himself standing on solid ground, albeit ground that bore no resemblance to the linoleum tiles of the supermarket floor. Before him stretched a landscape that defied imagination. Trees with leaves of 1,000 shades swayed gently in a soft breeze, their branches adorned with blooms that glowed like fireflies. Birds with feathers of iridescent hues flitted through the air, their melodious songs filling his ears. The sky above was a mesmerizing tapestry of colors, shifting from one hue to another in a never-ending dance. Overwhelmed by the sheer beauty and wonder of this new world, John's eyes widened, and he took in every detail. He felt a sense of profound peace wash over him, as if he had finally found what had been missing in his life for so long. But there was also a deep and nagging confusion. How had he ended up here? Was this a dream? An illusion? Or something altogether different? John pinched himself, half expecting to wake up in his dreary apartment. But the pain in his skin was real, and so was the world around him. He was standing in the heart of an enchanting realm he couldn't explain or comprehend. As the initial shock began to subside, a new question filled his mind: what was this place, and how could he find his way back home? Little did John know that his journey had only just begun, and the answers he sought would lead him on an extraordinary adventure through a world beyond imagination.